With less than 2 weeks to go before Indiana's gas tax holiday expires, Governor Braun says he's contemplating whether to keep Indiana's gas taxes suspended through early August.
I will look at that, and to me, we've been run well as a state. The one issue we do have as a challenge is infrastructure. We're the crossroads of America.
According to Gas Buddy, Indiana is currently losing out on an estimated $5 million for road funding each day.
I think that'll be a heavy conversation.
Indiana House Speaker Todd Houston says lawmakers could dip into the state's rainy day fund next year to make up the difference.
We probably will backfill some, if not all, that money to make sure that we have the infrastructure needed, both across state, across the interstate system, but then local roads too.
On Capitol Hill, Congress is considering whether to suspend the federal gas tax. If that happens, Hoosiers could save an additional 18 cents per gallon of gas. We spoke with Indiana Representatives Marlin Stutzman and Jim Baird about the possible move.
The opportunity to do that at the federal level is probably on the table.
Do you see that still being in the cards?
I mean, it's possible. I think it'll be very difficult. I mean, it's been very hard to pass any legislation with the Senate. You know, if that's something that we felt was important to suspend it, as long as we backfill the Highway Trust Fund, I would support it.
What is your message to Hoosiers who have seen their costs of living go up because of what's going on in Iran?
The goal is to make that temporary. I know the president's not happy with the way things are going right now. There's an interest in bringing that to some sort of conclusion.
There's an effort that's being led by President Trump and other leaders in Europe to have an international coalition control the Strait of Hormuz. Iran just simply can't have control of that by itself.
Congress is in recess through May 29th. Back here at home, the state gas tax holiday is currently set to run through June 7th. Reporting from Indianapolis, I'm Hannah Adamson.